Hello, and welcome to the first ever episode of Baking with Rachel, hosted by me, Rachel. So, as many of you know, or maybe some of you don't, I love muffins. And recently, because I've been watching a lot of the Great British Bake Off, I have been wanting to bake a lot more. So, let's try something new today. We're going to be making, first off, banana muffins, and I'm so excited for this recipe. I'm also having technical difficulties because unlike Chrissy Teigen, I don't have a husband to film me, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. So, step 1, take 3 largish bananas and mash them into a bowl. Bowl 1, which I have done. In bowl 2, you're going to add 1 egg. These are fresh from the chickens outside. If you don't have farm fresh chickens, then I'm sorry for you. Then you're going to need 3/4 cup of sugar. Now, I'm sweet enough, but my muffin needs more sugar. There we go. Then we just need 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Always pour over the bowl so that, whoops, if you do a little bit too much like I just did, it doesn't matter because it all gets mixed in anyway. So you're going to mix the egg, the sugar, and the oil in bowl 2. I'm just using a fork. Doesn't have to be fancy. Oops, we were supposed to do all of that in with the banana. So the banana, the sugar, the oil, and the egg. You don't want to over stir. Just want to make sure that it's all combined nicely. That looks good. Now for brevity, I've gone ahead and put all of my dry ingredients in the bowl, which was 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I dropped something on the floor, so hold on 1 second, and we're back. So take all of your dry ingredients, put them in with your wet ingredients, and stir. Going to combine these. Also, I may have forgotten to mention that you're preheating your oven to 350 degrees, not 349, not 351, 350. Stir, stir, stir. I think I'm actually going to move to a spatula. So that I can get all of the side flour off. Again, you don't want to overmix. You just want to make sure that you're folding in all of the dry ingredients so that there's not those air pockets of flour that you get sometimes. It's looking pretty good. I love bananas. I have clothing with banana print. I love banana flavors. I love, banana and chocolate's my favorite. I'm not adding chocolate chips because this is a new recipe for me and I want to just taste them on their own. Also, but you don't ever, I don't want to say you don't need chocolate because, hello, but I'm just going to try them first. Although, I suppose if you're making muffins, I just had an epiphany. When I put, surprise. Hopefully I remember what the surprise is. So, you've combined all this, now we're going to fill the muffin tin. Alright, so I've lined my muffin tin, and you can see that I have 3 different colors of these cuppy things because I'm going to leave the middle section, which has these the yellow color. I'm going to leave them plain banana. I'm going to put walnuts in the blue ones, and I'm going to put milk chocolate chips in the pink ones. That was my amazing idea. So you're going to go ahead and fill 3/4 of the way or more. The muffin cups. This batter has a lovely thick consistency. It's so satisfying to drop it into the muffin cups. Now, the recipe said that there would be room, or that there would be enough batter for 12. I don't know if I'm either overfilling my cups or if my cups were too big to begin with. It doesn't look like I'm going to make it all the way to 12, but that's okay. All right, so I just pushed some chopped walnuts into 3 of the muffins, and we're going to leave the muffins in the middle plain, and then I'm putting some milk chocolate chips on the side here. And then I'm just using that fork from earlier and just kind of mushing that loveliness down into the batter so that it's not just sitting on top, especially the chocolate. You don't want it to just sit on the top and melt. Well, maybe you do, but I don't. All right. I'm risking the salmonella because that batter is quite good. All right, into the oven we go. All right, people, they are out of the oven. They're gorgeous. The toothpick came out clear, and I'm quite happy with myself. I hope you enjoyed the very first episode of Cooking with Rachel. Well, technically baking. So, hope to see you next time.